As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
So?
What do you think? We did what we had to do. Time to pay up.
Wait here, I'll go see the supervisor, get your reward.
Do that ourselves. No reason you should abandon your post.
Can't argue with reason. Go on in.
We dealt with the monster at the docks. Here for our reward.
Witches? Since when do you travel in pairs?
A lot of dangers lie in wait for a lone witcher. Bandits, for example.
I advise you to change your tone.
Where's Yad Karadin? Talk.
Who?
Trust me, Geralt, this is important. There's something I gotta know.
I do not know any Karadin. Take your coin for the before and bugger off, before I lose my temper.
Where's Yad Karadin? Asking you for the last time.
Guards! To the dungeon with them!
This guy's more trouble than the Ekimara.
Karadin's disappeared, I swear. The others too. I only know of Vienne.
What about Vienne?
She drinks at the Seven Cats. There day and night.
See? You can be helpful.
That was murder. Was that really necessary?
Yes. More guardsmen will show soon. Let's go. Meet me at the Seven Cats. Tell you everything there.
The Tavern Vienne frequents?
Yeah, see you later.
All right, high time you explain some things. Why'd you kill Lund? What's this all about?
Want the short version or the long one?
I'd prefer something concise.
I had a friend, Aiden, a witcher from the... Some time ago, Aiden took on a contract to lift a curse off a duke. It was a political mess from the start. Then there was hate.
They worked hard to deserve that hate.
Aiden wasn't like that. Anyway, some of the Duke's courtiers had designs. Weren't it? So a band of trained assassins ambushed Aiden.
And yet, Carradine?
The assassin's leader.
Sorry about your friend.
Don't need your sympathy. We have to talk to Vienne. Must have had enough to drink by now. Let's...
Vienne?
What do you want?
We want to see Yad Carradine.
It's really important to my friend here.
Pay for your beer, for starters. Then we'll see how valuable...
I was part of Carradine's band, but... Besides, he's no longer
Who else was in Carradine's band?
aside from me, Sleaze, Hammond...
Lund's dead.
Finally met his match.
Satisfied?
She doesn't know anything.
Don't go looking for Carradine. If he senses you nipping at his heels, he'll...
We'll see. As for you...
No, Lambert.
Right. Better to leave her like this.
What about my coin? Arseholes.
You gotta help me, Geralt. Best thing will be to split up. You sail to Skellige. Try to squeeze something out of Hammond. I'll go to Tredegor and meet with Sleaze.
Where'll we meet once I'm back?
At the Nowhere Inn.
All right, I'm off. Good luck.
What's he doing here?
What do you want?
Name's Muggs. Rostin Muggs. Need your help in a grave matter.
What's this grave matter?
I came here on business. Sadly, just there across the river, toward the bridge's end. Smashed a bottle of the finest one.
Tell me what you want already.
Thief ran off with my documents. Very important.
It'll cost you. I don't...
That and...
Fine.
Might be my last chance. I'm out of ideas if this don't work.
Dwarven moonshine. Nothing stinks quite like it. There's the bottle. Muggs was attacked here.
What's he doing here?
Hand over the documents, thief.
Me? A thief? I want him straight.
Not how Muggs sees it. Claims
He lost. Demanded them pay...
Give me the papers. You have to.
True. Definite. Wonderful.
Well?
Found the thief who took your documents.
Can't be. Let's go.
Slow down. See, this man said he never attacked you.
Ah, cheeky bastard. Well, like me Aunt Rosalie... The documents belong to my employer. A deed to it.
Then you whacked the winner on the head with a
What was it to do? You weren't willing to give him back.
Here, now pay up.
Of course I will. Give you all I've left. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Shall die for what you've done. You've done nothing. Gentlemen, I beg you. Back!
What's this about?
This Dwan sold Fistek to some young elves. A contaminated batch that killed every other user.
Lies. They mean to kill me, steal my gold. Help me, please.
What you sold was poison. Shame you weren't there to see the young lad and others expire amidst spasms.
You, all of you, to an elf. You despise humans, seek vengeance on us.
But can you fault us?
Shut your mouth, poisoner.
Don't see any proof this man's...
Then you too shall die, Vatgen.
Bad idea.
Thank you, Witcher. Bloody elves, they'd invent... Please take this. A sign of my gratitude. Elven blood, eh?
Arms for the poor.
Got my eye on you.
Keep another.
You.
Pickpocket!
Wobbly. Need some overwrapped sheep's feet. Holy moly, you're a sucker. Help.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crab.
Here.
Thank you, you gold-hearted man. Can't you...
Some other time. A minute.
Arms for the poor.
discretionary tribute to benefit Redania or exile? Rumors.
Eternal fire, if your light of truth were to blind him as he ascended the stairs, with a murky drip smashes captured and displayed in the sideshow of the circus. Well, it could be quite profitable.
Wind's howling.
Open up.
Oh, my old friend there.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
What ails you?
Pass you out one eye.
It's him, Azrain.
Thank you, my lord. The right miracle you've worked to, I'd like to repay you.
Convince those knaves on the city council that spells are not needed on a whim, but positively indispensable.
They won't listen, my lord. They're scared of Mingo.
In that case, please convey that if any of them should fall ill, he can stick his head in the flames of the eternal fire. Now, permit me some rest. We must be strong together.
Mum, look what I found!
That's a purty necklace. Where'd you get it?
Was lying in the street. Someone took it.
Oh, he's a war
You
veteran.
look me straight in the eyes and lie, just like your pa. You're a good lad.
Now go play.
Mummy's got to get some sleep before she goes to work.
So, how are things?
Good. More and more people come to our secret clinics looking for help.
Linger's hound's not scaring them off anymore.
I guess incurable disease is more terrifying than...
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
I-Cris.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Am I mistaken, or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? Man with two swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have, but I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty as you are well-crafted. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the...
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. Well, what? They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Help the poor fellow out.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it just.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like...
Her. Here.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something.
I'll do everything I can, of course.
If your light of truth were to blind him as he ascended the stairs, with a lucky trip, smash his body. Eternal fire, keep me safe.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes. So.
Get to the point, Klug. No time.
Wait. A sack full of magicalities? I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a
It must be on the canal bed.
You expect me to pay you, then die?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the pack?
Near the crane. Second bridge in for...
I didn't expect...
Wanted to freshen up anyway.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish.
We were lucky this time, but... You'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug. There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone
Judging by
believes
what
that
Klug
anymore.
said, the parcel should be around here on the...
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I used them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Hurts as much as love.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together I expect you'll resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
All right then. Let's get to work.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related. Warehouse job won't wait, you know.
Looks like a good spot.
I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well? Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And...
reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
You could be right, but only he knows the truth.
We're only ever the ones to know the truth about ourselves.
Which we share at times with those we hold.
Even if it's hard to swallow?
Even then.
Who knows? Maybe one day. So, tell...
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How...
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start.
Such a sharp sense of smell. You should have legged it while you had the chance.
I don't generally leg it. Here's what I think you should do. Pay up and march your boys out of here while there's still time.
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't hire a sorceress in order to pay her.
Take my advice, mutant. If it's not your business, stay out of it.
Thanks for the advice, but I can't take it. All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Get him from both sides! Come on! Yeah! Yeah!
Bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have the pain. Duped and trapped me. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking he might know something about sirC-I. Like, there's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. We should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested...
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bix, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
What do you have on offer? So long.
La, 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 la.
Think he's punishable by death?
Oh, fuck, don't write it.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones, economically.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it. Blood! Don't spill it! Please!
Way to the next room's blocked. There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what'd happen if I laid a doll in it.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. Or not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a god. You give the dreamer nightmares, and
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary.
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See...
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live...
A deal? What?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes?
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream...
The work of a...
And you managed to wake me.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful.
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help.
All right. See you there.